Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar, Monday to Friday. We do this show because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin and our altcoins and everything else. How's everybody doing in the chat? The Central Planet, what's up, man? Philippe Tomac, yo, Seba G, morning chef. Sweet Lou, Equity wants to know if this song is in the description. Dodge Daddy. No, it's not yet. I don't know if it's in the description, but I should edit. I should edit the the intro to the Bitcoin Daily as well. Good morning, TLA. Good morning, Rick. Adding to my playlist. Do you know which song it is? Yeah, it's pretty chill song though. Dobro jutro. Good morning, M21. Our newest TF Fans Club member as well. So how you guys doing? As you see right now, we are down minus 2.37%. And by the way, guys, you don't have to worry about what's in the title of these videos because I'm just going out of the ideas. I'm going out of the ideas. So it's down at minus 2.37% right now, so we're gonna see how much further down we can actually get. Yesterday we were talking that this kind of looked bullish, and it was like I said, like move towards the upside is like 70% and move towards downside like 30%, but it looks like it's gonna play out to the downside. Maybe still inside this triangle over here, whatever kind of triangle it is. This was some kind of fake out towards up, so you can see we had a big green candle up here above the resistance where I said it was very important to get above, and then we get a bearish engulfing candle, getting back down to the moving averages, below the moving averages. Right now we are back inside this triangle up here, and you can see here we are unable to actually get back up there. So this part over here that's just happened gives me right now, I think we should push it more towards the downside a little bit. I think that might be the case. So right now that this kind of went sideways up here, we are getting pretty close to this ending. And although I did drew the triangle stuff, something like this up here, maybe the triangle should be a little bit bigger up here. Maybe it should be something like this up here, give or take, right? The big triangle. I don't think so. I think the triangle, the way I drew it, is okay. It's okay. I think it's okay. Doesn't matter. We are back inside the triangle down here, and this support is still holding immensely. So only on the breakout down on the support we might get a little bit worried for a next move towards the downside. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen there. On the weekly time frame, we are having this 8 candle in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red candles in a row. This is some insane level of bearishness towards downside, and we've been pushing it down pretty hard for a very long time right now. So the question is, how long is this gonna gonna go before we get any kind of weekly move towards the upside, right? So we're gonna look at that. Just over here also, when we're dumping down big time, I mean, we didn't have 8 red candles in a row, but we are dumping down big time. We got a weekly candles, we got a couple of weekly green candles while we are on the downside, right? So I'm expecting the same thing to happen here eventually, right? Right now we got 8 weekly candles, but maybe this candle will turn a little bit green eventually. Maybe the next will turn green or something like that. We need to consolidate down here a little bit, and we are already doing that on the daily time frame, but not so much on the weekly time frame. We are, if you clean up everything up here, we are technically right now back above the 10 moving average up here. This is a normal pattern that's actually playing out. Go up to 10 moving average, go a little bit down. You are kind of hugging this 10 moving average, and then you go above it. So we are above it, but right now we are pulling a little bit back on the downside. I think anything can happen right now. Maybe the triangle should be something like this. I mean, it does look legit though. So if you look at a 4 hourly, yeah, maybe we have all been in the triangle all this time. So if this is the triangle, I don't like that this engulfing candle, but it's a 4 hourly engulfing candle. So I don't know. Yeah. You know what, we're gonna say this is the triangle, that's that. Maybe it's down here, maybe it's up here, doesn't matter. Maybe this is the triangle, and we are still in the triangle, but I like this line down there, man. I like the line. It's okay. Let's assume we are still in triangle. We can break both of these sides. I don't know what's happening, guys. this consolidation. Now if there was no move towards downside, if we just went something like this up here in some kind of, you know, pennant up here, I would say, you know, definitely towards us. I think there is a, you know, still, you know, probability to, you know, bounce, you know, stay above it. I think if we can today stay above the 10 moving average up here, because right now we are above the 10 move, I think if we can stay above 10 moving average, I think we just might, you know, bounce a little bit more towards the upside. Because if you look at on weekly time frames, I mean, 8 red weeks in a row, I mean, you need some kind of bounce. You need some kind of bounce, right? Over here, you got 8 weeks in a row. You need some kind of bounce towards the upside, and maybe. Let's see what the DXY is doing right now. This dollar index right now. You can see here it did break some of our trend lines. Trend lines over here are very, very important. Now this is the daily trend line, and you can see the daily trend is being broken down here. So technically, this move, you know, on the daily has stopped. We still got this trend line down here, which is also a weekly trend line down here. Right now we are going for that. We don't have to go all the way down there, but you know, we can do something like this up here. So I'm still seeing the move towards the upside can actually come, and it can actually push you know, Bitcoin price more towards the downside. But we definitely right now have broken this upper sloping trend. We went up very fast, went to the support, tried to go up higher. There was divergence here on the RSI, and right now we pull back. Let's see if there is bullish engulfing. Yeah, there is right now bullish RSI divergence on the DXY. So this can definitely, you know, push us to a new all-time high again towards the upside up here. As you can see here, this level down here, up here at around 14 June, that's where we are expecting Bitcoin to bottom eventually. So this can technically just, you know, continue going all the way up there, you know, either before that or after that. We'll see how that actually plays out, but we still got the line down here, 14 June. But this move up here, you know, we explained that this is definitely still can happen. So right now we did go a little bit down, and while we have been going down, Bitcoin has actually been going sideways, which is actually quite good. But once we shouldn't say it's good, because Bitcoin should have been going towards the upside while this is going towards the downside. So the fact that we have just been going sideways tells me that when this pumps towards the upside, then Bitcoin should, you know, fall down pretty hard again. So yeah, but that's what we're expecting. So right now this move on the downside is happening right now, and the trend is broken. So it's only a matter of time before this is game over, right? This game over. I can show you over here on the S&P 500, for example, or Dow Jones. It really doesn't matter. So we got some kind of trend, right? When you got some kind of trend, right, and when you break the trend, oftentimes you got these, you know, trying to go higher moves, right? This part up here, you try to go higher, you try to get back above the line, and if you fail that and then you go back below the support, you get the dump down, and you try to climb up here and then right back down again, right? So you can see this move up here that's happening right now on DXY. That's what I'm expecting. We broke the trend, we are going to try to retest, and that's why we can get these higher highs, right? And we called the top on S&P once it retested this. So it broke the trend, it went up here, we called the top up here, it tried to do it for the second time, which created a, you know, higher high, but you know, this was technically the top up here, and then it crashed on the downside. It went below the support up here, tried to go up here, right back down below the support, below the secondary support. Right now, you know, it's technically in the downtrend, right? But we are expecting the same thing to happen here on the, you know, on the S&P, sorry, on the dollar index currency right now, right? We have broken this option up here right now, and we are pushing down, but I'm still expecting this line to get tested, you know, either 1 or 2 times or something like that. You know, try to go up here and then, you know, lose the steam, and then go, you know, go into other direction. So this over here tells me right now that the bullish trend is broken, but it can still continue towards the upside, you know, until it actually loses the force and then continues to the downside. So, you know, continuing towards the upside, this means that Bitcoin will be going on more on the downside if this continues pumping, right? Because we know that Bitcoin and dollar index is very well correlated with each other. S&P 500 and you know, the stock markets right now are having a small pullback towards the upside, so not much is happening there, you know, but this pullback, it doesn't mean anything. It is climbing up a little bit up here, trying to get above certain moving averages, so forth. Let's see where the support lines are up there. That's around 40, 41, 40, 41, yeah, 41, 41 to give or take. Big resistance up here right now. Also these weekly moving averages are slowly coming down for us. Will we do another of these moves and go in this pattern up here, or will we just continue dumping faster and faster? Will this actually increase towards downside, this move, or will it just slowly just bleed down forever and then, you know, reverse? I don't know how it's gonna play out. But if this goes towards the upside a little bit, you know, we might be looking at 41.4 or 42 or something like that before we actually reverse. On the daily time frame, you can see here, you know, it just barely above these moving averages, maybe just up until the moving averages up here, and then, you know, reverse again towards downside. So I still don't see anything bullish on S&P 500 or the Dow Jones or Nasdaq. How do you write Nasdaq? Nasdaq. Which one is it? Which one is Nasdaq? Is this one Nasdaq? And I think it's this. So over here as well on the weekly time frame, a little bit extend from the moving averages, maybe some kind of pullback right now that's happening right over here. It's very normal, but overall we are still in technically in a downtrend. I mean, any kind of trend line up here has been broken. You know, either be big or small. Small trend line, something like this, you know, everything has been broken towards downside. So right now we are technically in a steep downtrend. So when you're in a steep downtrend, you can always have these, you know, these pullbacks towards upside, but they don't mean much. They don't mean much. So there is nothing that right now telling me right now, neither on S&P 500, Dow Jones or Nasdaq, that we are having any kind of reversal, any kind of, you know, bottoming pattern or anything like that. Everything looks like, you know, we are pretty close down here on the weekly time frame. This is actually quite low down here. I mean, we're down at 30 levels on the RSI. Did not actually see that. No, this is not this on Dow Jones. S&P 500 is down at 33, but it can go lower under certain circumstances. Of course, you can see down here we actually can get down to 24 or something like that, and this dump is a lot more severe than 2001 dump, but you know, it can go lower. Let's see monthly. Yeah, monthly is only at 52, and we can see these bottoms down here. This is the bottom of 2009. You know, it went down, monthly went down 15, and down here in 2002 went down to something like 28. So on monthly, you know, we still got a lot more room to dump on the downside if you're gonna, you know, dump. So there is that. Also on the monthly time frame, we just broke the 20 moving average on the monthly on S&P 500. Dow Jones also below 20 moving average on the monthly as well, and right now it's still going down. So yeah, this is still dumping on the downside. You know, whether the, you know, housing markets or not will actually dump towards downside, I don't know. The biggest problem I see right now when it comes to Bitcoin is that you know, it's strongly correlated with stock markets, and I don't see any bottom for stock markets, because stock markets are not cyclical in the way Bitcoin is cyclical in nature. You know, every 4 years new bull market. So, you know, that's the only problem I see. Beside that, I think, you know, Bitcoin should get another, you know, bottom down here, accumulation phase, and new bull market soon. But I'm like wondering if, you know, if stock markets are gonna continue dumping on downside, how is this gonna play out? So my theory is that, you know, a lot of money, a lot of cash from the traditional stock markets will actually move into Bitcoin and crypto. And I think that traditional stock markets can still continue crashing on the downside, while Bitcoin and everything else can actually continue going towards the upside, and the money, you know, start flowing into the crypto space. So that's the only way that I can see that this, you know, correlation will stop being correlation, and, you know, it will separate itself from the traditional stock markets. But beside that, like, that's the only problem, you know. Checking in Chamali, Gaber, dobro jutro. Good morning, Tiela. Good morning, Crypto King. How you doing, man? Do you use harmonics on your trading? Nah, I never use harmonics. Harmonics have too many Fibonacci's, and everybody knows what I do. Think about Fibonacci. Anything that uses Fibonacci, I'm like, no. What do you guys think about Terra proposal 1164? Not much, man, not much. Fan tokens pumping. Any idea why? No idea why. No idea why. Barcelona. Is there a Barcelona fan token FTX? 86%, but it's on the daily, but everything else is move. A bump and run pattern, man. Bump and run, lead in, bump and run pattern, right? Bump and run pattern and everything right now. Maybe Bitcoin has a bump and run pattern as well. I've seen that MM Crypto has been talking about this bump and run pattern. So you gotta some kind of lean in, you gotta bump, and then you gotta run, right? And I think that can happen. Now the thing is, over here I think we can try to do another move towards downside, and then, you know, go sideways up here and then run, right? So it might be bump and run pattern, but it just might take a little bit time, right? It just might take a little bit time to actually get it over with. Maybe something like this. So if this is a bump and run pattern, it can be bump and run pattern, you know, they go something like this. You got a lead in, then you got a bump phase, and then you got, you know, some kind of a run phase where you break the resistance and then you run toward the other side, right? Over here, can we do the bump and run pattern up here and then do another, you know, drop down here? Technically we can do that, so, you know, but you can also do something like this where we, you know, go up there, then we go a little bit down, then we go another move towards downside, and then we, you know, continue this run pattern towards downside. How's it gonna play out? Not good to say, but is it bump and run pattern? It does look like that. You got a, you know, slow move towards downside, you got a bump, and then right now you get this run pattern. Now this run pattern doesn't always break. Over here it can go up to the resistance and get rejected, and the bump and run patterns goes in the other directions. Luffy token, bro, is up. Who cares about Luffy token? I wish Terra would propose to never speak of Terra again. There's something about that though. I don't know why. I slept well and I'm still not in the mood for this, man. Is anything else pumping, guys? Is anything else pumping? Glimmer is up 20% today. Glimmer is up 20% today. Beside that, I don't see much. Let's check it out on Crypto Bubbles and see if anything right now is pumping crazy. Crypto Bubbles. Why is everything red, man? Weekly. Daily. Last 24 hours, Kyber Network is up 32, Glimmer is up 20%, SafeMoon is up 12%. Oh my god, SafeMoon is pumping, guys. SafeMoon. SafeMoon is on Gate.io. Unbelievable. But it doesn't look like pumping. Late 24%. Let's see here. Yeah, it has a small pump. Yeah, maybe that was the pump. Maybe that was the pump. SafeMoon, unfortunately, still bringing down to, you know, zero eventually. Maybe not. Maybe not. You know, these guys that are running these Ponzi's, they know the power of marketing. So, you know, they do better than, you know, legit projects, because legit projects don't care about marketing. Daily, weekly. Doesn't matter. Weekly SafeMoon is still up 20%, man. How can that be? Weekly SafeMoon, yes, but SafeMoon is still up. It's not that much up, but you know, it's up 3%. Cannot. SAP, I don't know what SAP is, up 46%. SAP, nah, SAP 2P, not even there. Doesn't matter. SafeMoon, yeah. That's why I bought, the first time I bought SafeMoon. Let me show you up here. Okay, Rubik. SafeMoon. I think this is original SafeMoon. Down here, like I bought it right down here. It was like something like really sorry, not maybe no, I bought it here and then I sold it here. Can you see this? Oh, you cannot see that. Okay, So down here when it was starting, right, I bought somewhere around here, and then I sold it here, and then it went up and it went down and it went up again. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I didn't bought here and then sold it here. I don't know, it was so long ago. Let me see up here. Yeah, it might be that I bought it down here and then sold it here or something on the move towards downside. It looks like a little bit different with, you know, different. Where can you look at this on trading view? There is no trading view chart. Doesn't matter. I bought very early, and of course I sold it very early as well. But the reason I bought it is because the name, it's called Safe Moon. How can you not buy something called Safe Moon? You know it's Ponzi. It got the best name. All the other meme coins are, you know, not even, you know, started. So, you know, Safe Moon. How can you not buy safe? It's a Safe Moon. Literally says in the title. It's safe to the moon. You cannot miss it. Safe Moon. Yeah, guys. I don't actually have much to say about. Right now, you know, everything is just standing kind of still. Just kind of still. Let's go to daily time frame up here. That was that. So you can see on this 4-hourly time frame that still major resistance lies around you know, 31, 32,000. This is kind of just consolidating. This should be actually be regarded as some kind of, you know, continuation pattern towards downside. But can it try to go up again? Yeah, it can. It should go up again. I don't know. I don't know. You know, we are still expecting this 23 to 25 level. Maybe we are, you know, suckers that are right now waiting for this, you know, last dump. Like everybody else. Maybe this was the last dump. Maybe this is the accumulation phase that's gonna, you know, bounce up and leave everybody behind. I don't know, man. I don't know. Really hard to say right now, but you know, maybe we should go a little bit more down. Maybe the main use case of BTC is crashing altcoins. Well, it's doing this, you know, use case very well. Then it's doing this use case very well. And that's it, guys. That's it. I don't, you know, if you don't got any questions, I'm gonna stop right there. I need to, you know, drink my coffee, finished, and do some other stuff as well. There is literally not much happening on the charts right now. Not much happening. Minus 70%. A full moon is in play. Wrecking late shorts is what it will do before actually finding bottom in June. Facial infection. Hello, man. Crypto Labs. Crypto Labs is Cryptovaluta Norge. Hey man, how you doing? Yeah. So the problem with the full moon right now, the problem. Let's go to the moon phase up here. We're gonna got another chart up here. Nice. The problem with the moon phase is it's not pumping us that much. I mean, it just kind of, you know, we just kind of going sideways up here. Can do another chart up here. This chart, that's fine. So you can see here we got a full moon up here, but it's not dumping us down, so it's just kind of pushing us sideways, just like this one, pushing us sideways, and then, you know, these are this one was nice. This pushed towards upside, but this one is kind of right now sideways. We still got something like, you know, 2 weeks left up here, so you know how we're gonna, you know, play this this last moon up here. I don't know, you know, around here as, you know, so are we gonna go sideways, are we gonna a little bit up, a little bit down, or are we gonna go big up or big down? I don't think this is gonna happen. All of these other options can happen though. Most likely one of these options, sideways a little bit towards the upside, and then on this moon dump big time towards downside. Right, the moons, guys, we are big on the moon. Nice thumbnail of the mad professor you had. Yeah, Crypto Labs. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm done for today. I'm sorry about short stream, only 30 minutes long, you know, but it's some kind of update. It's some kind of update on what Bitcoin is doing. So, you know, maybe tomorrow I'll be in a better mood. So, you know, we're gonna do that. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button or dislike button if you didn't if you don't like the, you know, stream. So we're gonna see. Man, thanks for sticking this true to yourself. You really enjoy watching your streams in the morning instead of 9 to 5. Well, that's good. That's good. Hopefully, you know, stream tomorrow will be a little bit better. There is not much happening, you know, in nothing right now. Yesterday we had a live stream and we said like enjoy the silence, because right now it's, you know, time to, you know, when stuff is going really fast towards the downside or towards the upside, it's really you don't ever want to enter any kind of position in these kind of moves. It's kind of just too volatile and too much emotion. when it's very stable, like something like this up here, right now it's time to, you know, because you can slowly buy, you can see where the price moves, you can buy the bottoms, you can buy the tops if you want to short, like you can do stuff, right, without actually being too affected by the FUD or shilling or anything like that, you know. So right now it's time to, you know, figure out you know, the next big move for this, or this triangle over here that's happening, you know. It might be this triangle as well. I mean, I'm not gonna say, you know, never say never or whatever, right? But should be down there, something like this, right? So this triangle, it might be, you know, there's still a little bit time left up here to actually play out or play down, but you know, it does look like some kind of consolidation pennant that might break on. Yeah, you know what, we're not gonna call it right now. I don't actually know which way this is gonna break, and we are looking at some kind of small triangle yesterday. Unfortunately, this triangle, although it does seem to be nice, it's not that nice. So you know, we're gonna watch this bigger triangle and just, you know, put our faith in that this wasn't some kind of fake out that's actually wrecking everything up here. Maybe something like this up here. Maybe it's a ascending triangle. Maybe it's a ascending triangle, and I don't believe in ascending triangle, so there is that. Maybe some kind of ascending triangle, right? Something like this, right? So you go like try to break up right now. So ascending triangles, pennant, whatever it is, we don't know. We're gonna find out sooner or later, so we're gonna see how this actually plays out. This needs to play out by the end of, you know, today's 28th of May, this 4-hourly time frame. So by the, you know, in a couple of days, so definitely this week, this will play out. You will definitely see in, you know, less than 2 days, a big move towards downside or upside. You know what we can check? We can check Bollinger Bands and see the extensions right now. So, you know, right now it's consolidated, but it's still consolidate more towards downside. It's still not done, you know, it is getting squeezed really hard. So you can see down here that we are getting this very nice squeeze, that something might happen, but you know, this can continue still for another 2 days. You know, it doesn't have to happen right now, but it can continue definitely for another 2 days or something like that. Yeah, everything is resetting soon guys, soon. We're gonna see if it happens tomorrow or what. Songbird, goodbye. Okay guys, that's it for me. Bye bye, see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 AM Central European time. Bye bye.
На любое дело все-таки надо смотреть в целом с общестратегических позиций и желательно с учетом ближайшей исторической перспективы. Но для начала должен сказать, что не надо пить информационные успокоительные. А то иногда распространяется информация о каком-то морально-психологическом надломе в вооруженных силах Украины, что якобы там чуть ли не близится настроение к какому-то перелому и так далее. Все это, мягко говоря, не соответствует действительности. Конечно, есть отдельные частности, пленные, подразделения некоторые, но это частности. А смотреть, как мы только что говорили, надо всегда на дело в целом. А в целом дело обстоит так, что
Но это частности, которые определяют то, что происходит в целом. И если уже несколько частей объявили об отсутствии финансирования, оружия, то это тоже имеет значение, тоже нельзя оставлять за скобками.
Безусловно, но ситуация с общестратегических позиций состоит в том, что вооруженные силы Украины могут поставить под ружье 1 миллион человек. И они об этом сами говорят, что для нас никакой сложности в том, что мобилизовать 1 миллион человек, нет. Весь вопрос состоит в том, насколько они смогут обеспечить эту армию современным вооружением, военной и специальной техникой. Собственными силами они, конечно, ничего бы не сделали, но учитывая, что вот-вот заработает ленд-лиз, а сопротивление одного единственного сенатора все-таки будет достаточно быстро преодолено. И учитывая то, что в полном объеме заработает европейская помощь, так что вот миллион вооруженных украинских солдат, вот это надо воспринимать как реальность ближайшего времени. И это нам надо учитывать в своих оперативно-стратегических расчетах, что ситуация в этом плане для нас будет откровенно ухудшаться. Теперь, что касается разговоров о вступлении в Североатлантический альянс.
Профессиональная армия — это сколько человек? Украинская по-прежнему. Профессиональная. Те, кого мобилизуют, тоже так себе контингент.
Дело в том, что уровень профессионализма любой армии определяется не комплектованием ее по контракту, а уровнем выучки личного состава и его морального настроя, готовности проливать кровь за свою родину. Вот этим определяется уровень профессионализма. И призывная армия может быть высокопрофессиональной. Способ комплектования никогда не определяет уровень профессионализма армии. У нас, кстати, вот эта догма очень прочно засела в головах некоторых наших политологов, что если человек взят по контракту, то это профессионал. Отнюдь. А желание защищать свою родину, в том понимании, как оно существует на Украине, оно там реально существует, сражаться они намерены до последнего.
Мы профессионализмом с вами называем желание умереть.
Я бы так это не формулировал. И все-таки...
Желание умереть за страну является профессионализмом?
Профессионализмом это не является, но это является составной частью высокой боеспособности армии, одной из важнейших. Как говорили классики марксизма-ленинизма, а они в этом плане были не дураки, что в конечном счете победа на поле боя определяется высоким моральным состоянием личного состава, который проливает кровь за те идеи, за которые он готов сражаться. Не взять, не дать, не взять. Классики в этом плане были исключительно правы. Но возвращаясь все-таки к НАТО, к Североатлантическому альянсу, что тут следует сказать? Опять-таки, самое главное в нашем деле – это всегда оставаться на позициях военно-политического реализма. Если ты выходишь за эти рамки, то действительность истории тебя рано или поздно так набьет по носу, что мало не покажется. Что тут все-таки самое главное в этом плане? Не размахивать, опять-таки, смотрим на дело в целом с общестратегических позиций. Не размахивать тут какими-то ракетами, елки, в сторону Финляндии. Это вообще смотрится достаточно забавно. А все-таки самое главное недостаток нашего военно-политического положения в том, что мы в полном геополитическом одиночестве. И практически против нас, как бы нам это не хотелось признавать, весь мир. И вот из этой ситуации надо выходить. В этом состоит задача военно-политического.
С кем вы предлагаете подружиться и какой ценой? Почему вы китайцев не считаете представителями цивилизованного мира? Почему представители Индии вам кажутся менее симпатичными, чем британцы?
Я вопрос пока